go, folks. Hold on just a second, folks. Let me check something real quick. Make sure we are filming. Okay, good. We are filming. Looking at you straight ahead here, looking like a bat, a hovering bat or a vulture, is the Timber Turbo. Looks like my wheels are a little wonky, but that may just be how she's sitting. Probably need new springs. Well, there you go, folks. That is the e-flite Timber Turbo or Turbo Timber. Fix and take her up. What? Now you're saying, well, there you go. Hey, you ain't flown yet. Got my timer set for 5 minutes. 5 minutes and 13 seconds. I did a range test already. And there we go. Already done my control surface test, so I'm good to go there. Didn't show it, I know.
Time remaining 5 minutes.
I'm running a reaction 2800 4-cell, and right now I'm just windsurfing. Look at that. She's actually holding still now. This is kind of like slope soaring in a way, which you can do with these big high wing planes like this. Do it with Draco. Timber Turbo's excellent at it, or Turbo Timber. I guess I need to start calling it Turbo Timber because Horizon Hobbies' new release, they've clearly named it the Turbo Timber, the red and white one with the Evolution, Turbo Timber Evolution. Yes, I have it ordered. Yes, it'll be here this month. And what I'm going to, I was asking myself, why on earth would I spend the money? Because I bought it. I wasn't given any kind of discount or anything like that. I paid the full $300 like everybody else has to. And I was asking myself, why am I going to spend $300 on the new upgraded Turbo Timber when I've got this Turbo Timber? You know, and which probably, even though I do love Draco's an entirely different class of RC plane. Draco's not what you call your everyday flyer. You take Draco out, you know, fairly regularly, but this is one of your go-to everyday type flyer planes. You know, kind of like that little yellow Trojan they got. It's an everyday go-to kind of plane. And anyways, I asked myself, why on earth would I do that? See, I'm going right into the wind. We got just a strong west wind right now, and so I'm just literally just holding still there. Okay, let's take our flaps off. But I thought to myself, you know, I've been thinking about replacing this Turbo Timber anyways, because I do fly it so much. I fly it off camera a lot too, that y'all don't see. I do film most of my flights, but sometimes I do fly just for me, just for my own personal enjoyment, you know. And this is one of those planes, an old knife edger. This is one of those planes that I do that with, that I just fly just to enjoy myself, just to enjoy the hobby, not to necessarily do some sort of airplane review, or see if I can set her down. You gotta love that. But anyway, so I thought, well, I was going to replace this plane anyways, and not replace it, just get a new one, and keep this one as for spare parts. You know, because it is such a favorite plane of mine, if not my absolute favorite plane. And but then they discontinued this one, and they came out with a new Evolution. I said, well, I guess I don't have much of a choice then. Let's see. There. I'm upside down, man. What do I do, man? I'm upside down. Oh my goodness. Let's actually make a runway landing. How about that? You know? Man, this is just some plane. This is some plane. And I know that the folks in the field that are members here are going to cringe watching me stand on the runway like this. Try to stay out of the sun there for you. But me standing out here on this side of the runway, what I like to do is it gets me a little closer to my pattern, and I like to fly around me. And that gives you a better view of the plane. That's one of the reasons I do it. Let's see if we can't land this bad boy and walk her on her landing gear. No flaps, throttle's off. Yeah, touch and go. Try not to blind y'all. But anyways, I'm running a reaction 4-cell. It's kind of a square battery, and it just fits perfect. 2800 4-cell. It just fits perfect in the battery bay. All right, we're going to do landing flaps this time. Not because I need them. I just want to show you what you can do here. All right, 20 seconds. I have my timer set for 5 minutes and 20 seconds. So, full 5 minutes. And what do you want to hear before you touch a plane?
Motor off.
Motor off. Okay. So we're going to set our transmitter down. And remember, just in case you're new to the hobby, the radio you hold in your hand is your transmitter. It transmits the signal to the receiver that's within the plane. The receiver is the little radio in the plane that gets the signal and tells the plane what to do. Interprets your input and tells it what to do. So let's take this battery out of here. This is that reaction. Reaction 2850C4S. These went on sale 2 Christmases ago at Horizon Hobby for 25 bucks each, and they're 50 bucks normally. Okay, 67% left. Oh yeah, I could have gone a full 7 or 8 minutes. But if you have an older, the Timber X, the Timber X Night, Timber X, or one of these Turbo Timbers, this battery fits that pocket perfect. You don't have to worry about CG or anything. It just fits in there perfectly. So I highly recommend this for the Turbo Timbers, or for the Timbers. For the old bottom feeders, like back in the day, these. All right, folks, well, there you go. Fat Guy Flies RC. That's the Timber Turbo, or Turbo Timber. Yeah, I gotta work on my wheels. They're a little wonky. My springs are a little out of whack, but that's an easy fix. Thank you so much for watching, folks. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and God bless y'all.